I'm here today to talk about the 1,000-Year Blood War episodes 3, 4, and 5. Yeah! So, if you saw my community post about a week ago, then you would have seen that I wanted to take a bit of time to get... I don't know how to word this. I just needed time, basically. I needed time. And I got that time, and I'm doing great now. Everything's great. I'm doing great. So, instead of recording 3 individual Bleach videos and being severely annoyed trying to edit all of them, I'm gonna record a video talking about 3 of them in one video. Because I have nothing better to do with my time. So, episode 3 was called Kill the Shadow, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm wrong. I don't actually know. Because Foundation Stones was the second one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was called Kill the Shadow. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, Kill the Shadow was episode 4. What was episode 3 then? I don't know. So, we're doing episode 3, then Kill the Shadow, then Wrath is Lightning. So, in episode 3, it's mainly Ichigo fighting, that Quincy guy that had the spear that yells a lot that I really liked. And he was all like, he fought Ichigo for a bit. Then those 2 girls that tried to attack him in the last episode showed up and tried to beat him up and miserably failed. Then they came back again with a giant monster, and the guy absorbed the monster, and it was a very interesting thing. It looks really gross and I absolutely hate it. Then he fought Ichigo some more. Then in the Soul Society, Uryu was... not Soul Society. At the Ishida house, Uryu was looking through the library and trying to find some information about the Quincy's, trying to figure out what's going on. And his dad was just like, no, leave. And then Uryu went into his dad's room and found an old book that I'm pretty sure was his master's, and then found out a ton of crap about Quincy's and Soul Reapers. Meanwhile, in the Seraite, one of the, I think it was third seat, it was a guy that I really liked, and he was explaining he was talking to 2 Soul Reapers from the first episode that Ichigo saved. He was talking to them about why Quincy's and Soul Reapers hate each other, and then right as he's like trying to explain things, he tells them not to worry, and then everything blows up. Everything goes to shit because the Quincy's are invading because they suck. And that's basically episode 3 in a nutshell. Then there's episode 4, Kill the Shadow, which was mainly about the invasion of the Soul Society. So, the Quincy's invaded the Soul Society. Byakuya fought someone. All the captains were fighting people, and I'm pretty sure it was Byakuya, Toshiro, Soifone, and the big bear captain that I can't remember the name of. They all got their bankais stolen. Renji almost did, but Byakuya was like, no, don't use it. So he didn't use it. And they all got their bankais stolen. Mayoi was just like, you're all stupid. So that was fun. And meanwhile, Ichigo's still beating the crap out of that Quincy man because Ichigo used Bankai, and the guy's like, I'm gonna steal your Bankai, and then couldn't steal his Bankai because Ichigo's Bankai can't be stolen. From what I know, I'm pretty sure it's because his Bankai is still new, and it's not really complete, so they can't really take it. That's just what I know, though. I might be wrong. Oh, quick note. In the first review, I kept thinking his name, the Quincy King's name was like Yaiwatch or something. It's not. It's Yuhawak. I'm just stupid. I had no idea how to pronounce it. I thought that's how I pronounced it, and I thought I pronounced it wrong, but I stuck with it for a week. Then while I was watching a video about episode 3, I think. No, when I was just watching episode 3 as a whole, they said his name. And I heard it and I was like, oh, I am not saying that right. So yeah, it's Yuhuwak. So, at least I know that now. Before I go into this series pronouncing the main villain's name wrong. That'd be funny. Anyways. What the fuck? So they're all fighting. Byakuya's fighting some guy that has little spikies and that, like, spikes that float around him and can make people scared. The dog man's fighting just some girl. Don't remember her name. Don't remember any of the Quincy's names. Toshiro's fighting. I don't actually remember the one that Toshiro's fighting. He's just fighting someone, and Rangyuki's just there. Just standing there. And Soyphone's also fighting one that I don't know. So, yeah. Then Ichigo is still fighting that Quincy, and then Urahara just kind of blows a hole through him. It's just like, you gotta go to the Soul Society. So then Ichigo starts going to the Soul Society, and then that Quincy is a little bitch. And he completely shot Orihime, Chad, and Urahara. And trapped Ichigo in the in-between place. So, that was fun. And, you know, that was basically episode 3. 4. Yeah, not much else happened. So in episode 5, I actually just watched 2 days ago. I'm recording this on the 11th. So, Byakuya is still fighting that Quincy, and basically I'm 85% sure Byakuya dies. He was fighting the Quincy, and he was doing good enough for a little bit, but then the Quincy made him scared and put a vision in his head about Rukia, and Rukia turned into a zombie. It was really weird. I hated it. Her eye popped out and her hair just went away. It was weird and I hated it. And then Byakuya got distracted, then he got stabbed, then the frickin' Quincy used Byakuya's own Bankai against him, beat the crap out of Renji, threw Byakuya into a wall, continued to use his Bankai against him, and then Byakuya was dead. Not before he apologized to Rukia and Renji, though. Before he died, he was like, Rukia, Renji, forgive me. And he died. Or I think he died. I don't know. Rukia also got the crap beaten out of her by a Quincy. I didn't really see much of her. All I know is that she had pink hair. And Rukia got distracted when Byakuya's spiritual pressure went away. She was like, brother, and then she got blown up. And then Ichigo, well, the research and development people are trying to figure out why Ichigo is trapped, and then the gatekeeper got, like, possessed or something, and he, like, breaks into the research and development place and starts beating the crap out of everyone. And in the little in-between place, Ichigo can just hear everyone screaming for his help, and he hears Rukia say, don't give up, Ichigo will come. Then Ichigo gets all pissed and starts using Getsuga on the little cage and tries his best to escape. He fails miserably. And then he, like, gets green lightning around him. And then it cuts him. We don't see him again for the rest of the episode. So then Kenpachi beat... I don't even want to say beat. He killed 3 of the Quincy's. Because Kenpachi is just that awesome. He cuts one of them in half. He rips out one of their throats, and I the other one cloned him, and he fought himself and eventually killed him. So then Kenpachi, being Kenpachi, tries to fight Yhwach, and we'll get back to that later. And then I'm a lieutenant, the guy that has a 69 on his cheek. I don't know his name. He was fighting the Quincy that killed the lieutenant of Yamamoto. I don't remember his name either, but the guy that got impaled through a wall in the first episode. Yeah, the guy that killed him was fighting him, and then Yamamoto just shows up, and he's just like, ha, fuck you. And the Quincy uses the lieutenant's Bankai, and then we get a flashback of how the lieutenant had a close relationship with Yamamoto, and they were, I want to say friends. I don't know if that would be the right word. And he trained hard to earn Yamamoto's respect, so he got Bankai in a month. And he got a big cut on Yamamoto's forehead. And Yamamoto was just like, you've got a great Bankai. And that's the only time he's ever used his Bankai, except for against this Quincy. Then the Quincy stole the Bankai, then he killed him. So then Yamamoto was just like, you killed him, I'm pissed. And, fire. He tries to use the Bankai against Yamamoto and miserably fails, and Yamamoto kills him. Then Yamamoto gets very pissed and just freaking flies through the Serete, going like, I'm just gonna kill everyone. All the Quincy's, I'm gonna kill them all. And he goes and flies off, and all the captains are like, oh, Yamamoto is pissed. So then they're all like, alright, everyone get up, we're not giving up. So they all get up, and the Quincy's are like, how the hell are you getting up? And yeah, they all get up, and they continue fighting. And yeah. Then Shunsui, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna become the next head captain, assuming Yamamoto doesn't die within the next 3 or 2 episodes. I have a feeling Yamamoto's gonna die. I don't want him to die, but I think he's gonna die. So Shunsui's just like, oh, captain's pissed. Might as well keep fighting. And then the episode ended with Shunsui like lunging at one of the Quincy's that he's fighting. And yeah, then the credits happen, and then there's a post-credit scene, which I didn't expect. I didn't know there was going to be a post-credit scene in any of these episodes. Stupid eye. So basically, the post-credit scene is Yhwach holding beating up Kenpachi's throat, saying he thought Kenpachi would be stronger. And then Yamamoto shows up, and he's just like, Yhwach, I'm gonna kill you. And that's how it ends. The end. So, I know that was a rather quick recap of the 3 episodes, because 1, I'm not good at explaining things. 2, I don't have much time. And 3, I want to get this out as soon as possible. So, I wanted to wrap up the freaking recap quickly. So, yeah, thoughts on the episodes were episode 3 was a interesting one. I didn't like episode 3. If I had to give episode 3 a score out of 10, it would be probably 7. Episode 4, if I had to... Okay. I'm going to say my thoughts on the episodes before I give them all rankings. So episode 3, I didn't like the look of the guy when he absorbed the monster. I thought it was a cool ability, but overall I didn't like it. Just the way he looked and the way he sounded, I hated it. Ichigo's a badass. We all know this by now. And there wasn't much else about episode 3 that I really liked. It wasn't boring like episode 2 was, but it wasn't as good as episode 1 was. I don't think any of these episodes are going to beat episode 1. So, yeah, I'm still sticking with the 6 or 7 for episode 3. Episode 4, I actually really liked it. I liked seeing all the captains back in action again, fighting the Quincy's, especially Toshido and Byakuya. And I loved seeing Ichigo beat the. I loved seeing Ichigo beat the shit out of that Quincy. It was so funny. And the end of the episode was actually really surprising. You know, like Ichigo got trapped in the little in-between world, and I actually didn't think that would happen. Like, I didn't expect that. I thought that guy was dead. I forgot to mention something about episode 5. I'll get to that in a second. So, yeah. Episode 4 out of 10, 8. 8.5. Yeah. So then episode 5, easy 9 out of 10 for me. Like, I loved that episode. And I loved all the fights that happened, and Byakuya, pretty sure he's dead, and it was really sad, actually. And Kenpachi was hilarious when he was explaining how he beat the crap out of some Quincy's, and then Byakuya almost died, or maybe is dead, or is gonna die, I don't know. Yamamoto was freaking awesome. And I forgot to mention this when I was talking about episode 5. Urahara was trying to get Ichigo out of his little prison, and he sees that Quincy about to, like, kill him, I guess, and he turns around like, ah, shit, and the Quincy's like, I'm gonna kill you all, and then something cuts the Quincy in half, like, completely, just, and Urahara is just there, like, what in the world, and then we see, like, a sword go, like, right there, like, the tip of the sword is, like, right next to his head, and we see him turn around and go, like, and he says, oh shit, and then we don't hear from him for the rest of the episode either. So, it was a nice cliffhanger for this episode, especially with that post-credit scene. Pretty sure Yamamoto is going to use his Bankai, and Ichigo's probably going to arrive in the Soul Society the next episode. I don't know how he's going to, like, escape from his little prison, but I think he'll arrive eventually. And that's my thoughts. So yeah, 9 out of 10 on that episode. I liked it. And that's it. That's all from me. I don't really know what to say. These Bleach reviews aren't as long as I thought they were going to be, and I'm thinking I'm going to start, like, combining some of the episodes depending on how good they are. Like, if I have a lot of thoughts on an episode, then I'm going to post it as this individual one. But if, like, there's, like, multiple little episodes that I think are rather boring, then I'm probably going to throw those in one slightly bit longer review like I did today. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching. I'm probably going to stream soon, just because, in fact, I'm probably going to stream before I post this video. Maybe not. Depends on when I want to edit it. That's it from me. Subscribe. Please.